What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It is Sunday night, which means it's almost time for the markets to open. Okay, that means it's one day before the stock market opens back up and it's time to make some money. But before we get into the watch list and the stocks that I'm looking for in this week, I kindly ask everyone to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It would help me out a ton because I spend a ton of time researching all these plays for you all. Okay guys, so the first stock I want you guys to put on your radar is going to be Tesla. Okay, ticker symbol TSLA. I'm looking at it right now and it's currently trading for $402.30 a share, which is pretty much close to all-time highs. Okay, you guys can see that we are trading right now, we're $13 up right now, 3.4% overnight in the 24-hour market. So guys, there's a lot of trading volume for Tesla right now. There's a huge anticipation for this stock to keep on rising. Okay, if we go ahead and take a look at the 1 week chart, Tesla is 16.76 in the past week, which means Tesla has been soaring to even higher highs than before. Okay, if we go ahead and take a look at the 1 year chart, it's 66% in the past year. So Tesla is one of those stocks that just keeps on rallying at this moment. And if we take a look at the 5 year chart, you guys can see that Tesla is nearly breaking all-time highs. If we go ahead and look at 2021, okay, you could see that Tesla used to be at $407 a share, and that was its pretty much all-time high for the stock. So we want to be taking a look at Tesla. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit trade. Okay, if we go ahead and trade options, we're going to go ahead and be looking at the Tesla options. Okay, so a lot of people are eyeing calls right now because of the fact that Tesla is rising up. So right now, since the share price is $402, I'm going to be looking at the $410 calls, which are currently $5.60. That means these options are quite expensive on the higher side, but that's because Tesla is one of the fastest rising stocks right now. So that means the implied volatility is going to be all over the place. And also the key levels for Tesla to break higher is going to be at the 398 level, which was just crushed at this moment. So it looks like Tesla might be setting for a rally to all-time highs, like I said earlier. Okay guys, now it's time to talk about the S&P 500. Okay, so the S&P 500 right now is currently standing at $607.72, and it's also 9 cents down from overnight. So not too much trading overnight on the S&P 500, but you guys can see in the past week the S&P 500 has grown up almost $6. Okay, and on the 1 month, all right, it is up 2% in the past month. Guys, you know what that means. The S&P 500 is super close to all-time highs. Not too long ago, the S&P 500 made an all-time high at pretty much $608.96, so close to $609. So I'm going to be looking for a break of that 609 level to take some calls. Okay, so if the S&P 500 decides to break that key level of 609, the previous all-time high, I'm going to go in. I'm going to be looking at calls for December 13. Okay guys, I'm going to be looking for the $610 call. Okay, so just pretty much near close to in the money, not exactly in the money, just a little bit out the money, guys. So not too much risk to take over here, and keep on watching because I have another play. After talking about Tesla and the S&P 500, the next stock that I'm going to be talking about is ticker symbol NVDA. Okay guys, Nvidia is down 0.59 cents overnight. Okay, that is nearly 0.5%. You guys can see from the chart right here, if we look at the 1 week, it is up 2%, 2.5% in the past week. Okay, making highs of $145. If we took a look at the 1 year chart, you're going to see that Nvidia is super close to all-time highs, being like around that $150 range. So I need you guys to do your homework. Okay, so I'm going to take a look at this chart right here. We can see in the past month that Nvidia is down $6, but you could see that Nvidia has a key resistance level at near $142. So if Nvidia decides to go above $142, continue up to $144, I'm going to go ahead, take a look at trade options. Okay, we're going to go to the December 13th options. I'm going to be taking a look at the $145 call strike price, and also I'm going to be looking at the $150 calls, because when Nvidia likes to run, just like those Tesla options, it likes to rally up really fast, but that's only if it breaks its key resistance point. The next stock we're going to be talking about today is Oracle. Okay, ticker symbol ORCL. And the thing about this stock is that it actually has earnings tomorrow. Okay, after Monday when the market closes, Oracle is going to have its earnings. So I want you guys to pay attention, take a look at this. Okay, class is in session. If we go ahead and take a look at the 1 week chart, you can see that Oracle keeps on rising really high. If If you take a look at the 1 week chart, Oracle is up 5% in the past week. So pretty much you can see that Oracle is making all-time highs in the past week. A lot of people are speculating since Oracle has earnings for the stock to shoot up all the way to the $200 key price target. Okay, so if we take a look at the December 13 options, you could see that there's going to be a lot of volume for the $200 calls. Okay, so I'm here at the $200 calls. If I buy a $200 call, it's going to be about $5 if you do want to bid, $5.20 in the middle. So the spread is like 20 cents in and out. Okay, and you could see that there's about 4,000 people in on this. Okay, so typically with earnings, it's a very risky play. Typically earnings plays are very risky. Okay, a lot of people tend to hold options through earnings, but the earnings is where the stock goes really high or really low, or it could stay in the middle. So a lot of people play earnings for that sharp movement. The next stock I do want to talk about is Palantir Technologies, ticker symbol PLTR. Okay, it is trading near $80 and is making all-time highs once again. So a lot of people, guys, when I first heard about this stock, trust me, a lot of people said it wouldn't go past $7. Okay, $7. Okay, that was nearly just, I think it was like 2 years ago or something. Yeah, Palantir made its low all the way to $6.40 up, and no one looked a clue at it, but now it keeps rising to all-time high. So stay tuned, keep a lookout on the stock. Okay, a lot of people might be looking for that key $80 level, and there's actually some option buyers for the $100 strike price. If we take a look at the past year, Palantir Technologies is up 361%. Okay, and I remember the first time Palantir Technologies IPO'd, Palantir Technologies started nearly at $10 and went back down, and then it just made its rise up. But ever since 2022, it's been staying at that $6 level. But then you get to see that there's such a huge rise, and guys, the rise continued all the way, and we're now near $80. So I want you guys to keep a lookout on the stock. The last stock I want to take a look at is ticker symbol AVGO. Okay, guys, it is called Broadcom stock. It is currently at 180, almost 0.5% up overnight. Okay, if we take a look at the 1 week chart, it is up 11% in the past week. And the thing about AVGO is that it actually has its earnings down later in the week. Okay, so a ton of people are going to anticipate AVGO to break that $200 level, similar to Oracle. If we take a look at the 3-month chart, it is up nearly 30%, and if we take a look at the 1-year chart, it is pretty much approached all-time highs. Okay, if we go to trade options, we could see that there's going to be a ton of people looking for that $200 call option. Okay, right here, look at that, there is so much volume on these $200 strike price calls. Okay, we got 4,755 volume on this, while IV is crazy high at 87%. So guys, make sure you manage your risk. Okay, this is about staying in the long run. Okay, it's not about the short term at all. Okay, trading is a marathon, not a sprint, so you guys need to be careful. But we're taking a look at AVGO, and also some people, what they might do during earnings, or when they're getting set up for earnings plays, is go ahead and play a strike out of 2 weeks out, 3 weeks out, just to stay low from that IV crush, from the stock not moving as higher. Okay, guys, so this is AVGO, ticker symbol AVGO, Broadcom. Okay, they're up 400% in nearly the past 5 years. All right, so guys, that was my watch list for this week. Okay, if you guys made it this far, guess what? I have a special surprise for you all. Yes, that is right. If you take a look at the screen right here, okay, we have $1,000 in this account. Okay, so guys, I am starting an account from $1,000. We're gonna take this all the way up to $100,000. So if you guys want to see more videos just like this, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and most importantly, I believe in y'all. Okay, make sure before you enter any trade to watch your risk. Okay, risk is going to be the biggest key factor and key limiter of all your trades. Okay, make sure you know what trade you're taking. Make sure you write down all the key support levels, key resistances, all of the necessities. Okay, I believe in each and every one of you. I will see y'all later. Bye everyone, and good luck tomorrow.